A domestic violence outreach was held by the Ministry of Social Protection in Cumberland Village, East Kanji, last Wednesday. More details from Narima Ali.
Domestic violence is a form of abuse that is exerted from one person to gain control and power over another person or persons. In Region 6, East Berbice Quarantine, approximately 300 cases have been reported to the police for this year so far. Last Wednesday, regional representatives from the Ministry of Social Protection held an outreach at the Cumberland Mosque to raise awareness about domestic violence. Miss Maisie Shepherd, Probation and Social Works Officer attached to the New Amsterdam branch, explained why she chose the Cumberland area for this outreach.
Now, this particular topic was chosen because of the prevalence of domestic violence within this area, the East Kanji area, and the need to address this particular issue. We hope that we will have all stakeholders involved in relation to resolution of this problem, domestic violence.
Constable Keisha Smith, representative from the police force, in her address to the gathering said,
"Domestic violence is a no-no. It's not tolerated anyway. But for me, you cannot come to me and say, warn. There's no warning there. So I said you have to go the full 9 yards. You have to give the statement to the police, and then they will take the matter to court. That if you make the step to come to the station to make a report, the next step is you got to get out. You cannot go back there. Women's hands, I always say, are blessed. So if by chance you didn't happen to get the academics up and running in your childhood, you have to drop out of school for whatever various reason, and you find yourself at home being a housewife, you got to come out to the state now. Have to, must, shall, will. Don't depend, because that is the only thing. He's the only breadwinner. No, you can be a breadwinner too. Find something you like to do. There's so many courses and skill training going on now that you could find yourself in. Little cake, little knitting, kind of thing I'm money.
Representative from the Ministry of Public Health, Medex Eva Burrows, made these remarks.
Don't ever believe that it's only women that are being attacked. They are men, but because of discrimination, they tend not to report certain stuff. Ask questions, and you will learn, you will know better, and you will do better. Because those who grow up in abusive homes, they know what it's like. It's not easy. It is not an easy task. Because sometimes before you go to the great beyond, you are so messed up. And nobody wants that for you.
Probation officer attached to the Ministry of Social Protection, Mr. Agri Azor, during his address, informed the gathering about the stages of domestic violence.
As for men, they drink 5 cents rum and play $1 drum. Some of them use alcohol as a means of disfiguring their wives and children. Domestic violence is a deadly and dangerous thing. And there are women who have been suffering 20 years violence. The tension phase is the first phase. That's the stage 1. During the tension phase, that's when everything is around. Nothing that the woman does pleases him. I know before, she was the nicest woman in the world when he was choosing her. No. After that stage, the next stage is what we call the acute battering stage. This is the time when he starts to hit her. He spits on her. He bites her. I've seen cases where the man took cigarette butts and out the cigarette on the woman's private parts.
This outreach targeted residents in East Kanji, but it also saw the attendance of students from the New Amsterdam Technical Institute, representatives from the fire service, and Reverend Dr. Shelby Ross. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.